Hey everyone, and welcome back to RJ Channel Hub. Today, we're diving deep into a phrase you've probably heard a million times. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. Is it true? Is it just a lazy excuse? Or is there some real wisdom hidden in those words? Let's find out. This saying, often used to suggest that older people are resistant to change or unable to learn new skills, has been around for centuries. It implies a rigidity and inflexibility that comes with age. But is that really the case? Now, let's break this down. First, we need to understand what this phrase really means. It's not about literal dogs, of course. It's a metaphor for the idea that as we get older, we become set in our ways. Our habits, routines, and thought patterns become deeply ingrained, making it harder to adapt to new things. Think about it. Someone who's used a record player their entire life might find the interface of a modern streaming service completely overwhelming. It's not that they're incapable of learning, but the sheer difference in approach can be daunting. In the past, learning new technologies was often seen as a young person's game. Older generations who grew up without computers or smartphones were sometimes written off as being too old to understand them. In our early lives, we develop habits and routines that shape our understanding of the world. These become comfortable and efficient. As we age, these patterns become more deeply entrenched. Change requires us to break those patterns, which can be challenging, even uncomfortable. However, with the right motivation and approach, adaptation is always possible. Let's illustrate this with a unique example. Imagine a master sushi chef, let's call him Hiroshi, who's been crafting traditional sushi for 50 years. He's a legend in his community, known for his meticulous techniques and adherence to tradition. Hiroshi has spent his entire career mastering the art of Idome-style sushi using specific types of fish and preparation methods. He's built his reputation and business on this foundation. Now imagine a young, innovative chef opens a fusion sushi restaurant next door, offering creative dishes using local ingredients and modern techniques. Hiroshi sees this as a threat to his tradition and initially dismisses it. He thinks, these new techniques are frivolous, they lack the soul of true sushi. This is where the old dog new tricks mentality kicks in. Hiroshi is resistant to change because he's comfortable with his established methods and sees the new approach as a challenge to his identity. But here's the twist. Hiroshi's granddaughter, who loves his sushi, also admires the creativity of the fusion restaurant. She encourages Hiroshi to try it, not to compete, but to understand. Hiroshi, driven by his love for his granddaughter and a spark of curiosity, decides to try the fusion sushi. He's initially surprised by the unique flavors and textures. He starts to see that the new techniques, while different, aren't necessarily inferior. He realizes that learning new tricks doesn't mean abandoning his old skills. Instead, it can enrich them. He starts experimenting with incorporating some of the fusion techniques into his own sushi, creating a unique blend of tradition and innovation. He's not abandoning his identity, he's expanding it. This example shows that even someone deeply rooted in tradition can learn and adapt. It's about having the right motivation, being open to new experiences, and understanding that learning is a lifelong process. So, can you teach an old dog new tricks? Absolutely. It might take more patience, more effort, and a willingness to step outside of your comfort zone. But the potential for growth and discovery is always there. What do you think? Have you seen examples of people successfully learning new tricks later in life? Share your stories in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more insightful content from RJ Channel Hub. Thanks for watching.